My name is Talya Taylor, and I came to the mission because I went through a domestic violence marriage and decided that the abuse and the drugs were what I wanted to get out of my life, and that meant us going our separate ways. So I knew that I wanted to be here in Grants Pass, so this was my only option to start from ground zero. When I first came here, this is my second time around. So when I first came here over a year ago, it was a different experience. I liked the women that were here, and I was able to build relationships that I wasn't allowed to have in my marriage. So that was a plus for me, and the kids got to be around kids. When you have 4 kids, you're always at home with 4 kids, so that was nice as well. But I do think that there were some obstacles that I had to deal with that for the first time in my life as well, and so I got to grow in that aspect as well. This time I had a goal and a focus on where I was going and what I was doing, and so I had a plan when I came in, as opposed to last time. I didn't really have a direction. I was just kind of learning a lot more about myself and who I was, because that was kind of taken from me in my marriage. And so I definitely came in and said, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going. I'm not even gonna move stuff in this time because I'm not gonna be here for very long, as opposed to last time I had pictures up and drapes up and the whole 9 yards. So I definitely had a focus and a goal this time around. I had to come up with $3,800, which is a lot of money. And I know that that was God that brought all that money together, because there was no way that I could come up with that kind of money.
So and you came up with all 3,800?
Yeah, I'm about $350 away, and I still have one more resource that is going to be explored as far as helping. I went from $3,850 to $350 in a matter of 3 weeks.
So right now, in 30 days, you've come from I wasn't prepared to walk through this door to I am $350 away from fully realizing this goal. Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely. Miracles.
What if I told you that right now I have an anonymous donor that's willing to come up with all $350 for you right now? And this isn't a hypothetical. This is I'm telling you that I have an anonymous donor that's willing to supply the final $350. How'd that make you feel?
Oh, amazing. I don't know. Am I turning as red as my shirt?
Well, you know, what we want you to know is staff and people that are willing to work with you is that when you come up and you step up as well as you have and have done, you've done amazing in 30 days here. And I only know this secondhand from hearing about you and hearing about how good you are from Farah and the people that work with you. But I just want to commend you and let you know that the mission is here to support you. And I'm really happy to be able to tell you that, hey, you're covered and you don't need to worry about this. When you're ready to move out this weekend, you're going to have everything you need to move out, okay?
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I came in here as a non-believer, or maybe even questionable, and I was baptized while going here. I became sober while I was here, and I have the most amazing relationship with God now. I am noticing it more and more, that I do the things that are presented. I didn't know to read the word. I didn't know the walk to necessarily, that we're supposed to do, and how to live my life that way, and to pray, and I didn't know any of that. I was baptized Catholic as a child, and I grew up that way, and never really understood any of it, because I wasn't raised around real followers, and I was given that here. Going to chapel is amazing. It teaches you it can answer all the questions. It teaches you everything that you might not read on your own or understand on your own. Going to church every Sunday, it just brought me closer and closer and closer, and I have the most amazing testimony now, and it wouldn't have happened without the mission. I already know that for a fact.
Wow.
I know that for a fact. Yeah.
That's good.
I've said that to Connie before too, that if there was anything that I could take away from a bad experience or a good experience, is I get to take away a relationship with God, and I did not come in with that.
Good.